So good day everyone, especially to our instructor. Good day to you, ma'am. So we are the group 4 and we will be discussing chapter 10, retailing and wholesaling. So in this video, we will talk about what is retailing, the functions of retailers, types of retailers, what is wholesaling, the function of the wholesalers, types of wholesalers.
So, what is retailing? Retailing refers to the business activity of selling goods or services to the final consumer. Ang retailing daw is isa ka business activity nga nagabaligya og goods o services nga direktang ginagamit sa customers.
So example sa retailing no is sari-sari store, 7-Eleven, mall, motor shop, sa different businesses nga nag-o-offer or nagbebenta nga ginadirect nga ginagamit sa customers.
A retailer is one whose business firm sell mainly to the final consumer. So, ang retailer, sila ang tag-iya sa sari-sari store, mall, or any businesses nga naga-retail.
So, functions of retailers. Number 1 is they provide convenience. How? Example, sa 7-Eleven, di ba kay open na sila 24 hours? So, convenience siya sa ato, especially if natay gusto paliton nga late na sa gabi. For another example, is isang mga sari-sari store. Di ba kay ang sari-sari store kay dool lang sa ato ang balay. So, if madali gusto ka na ipaliton nga madali lang, is matura ka sa sari-sari store. So, retailers are convenient.
So, number 2 is they provide guarantee and services. So, another example ani is sa 7-Eleven gapon. Diba, if nakay ipalit dito sa 7-Eleven nga kanang makaon kay pwede nimo siya initon dito sa ilahang microwave. So, another example is kanang namali kag palit usag sugo kasi mo mama og toyo sa sari-sari store si mo napalit kay suka. Diba, pwede nimo siya mauli dayon labi nag-close nimo ang tindera sa sari-sari store.
So, number 3, they provide financing of transaction. Ang example na to ni Osayno kay mangutang ka og motor. If paliton na to nimong motor is 40,000. If mong utangon 60,000 na siya, pero bayaran nimo siya by monthly. So, ang retailers nag-help siya sa manufacturer as well as sa customers. Kay ang manufacturer dili na gay siya maproblema sa ilahang monthly billing kay ang customer na mismo nagabayad sa ilahang monthly billing. Tungod sa iyang giutang nga product or kanang gamit. So, number 4, they perform promotional activities. So, ang manufacturer is maglibog jud siya kung asa niya baligya ang ihang product. So, si retailer is gani siya ganang way para may siya ni manufacturer para mahalin ang product. Usay no si retailer no kay kanang well known siya sa barangay, well known siya nga area. So, si manufacturer mismo na ang maghatag nga akin ni diri na ako ibaligya kay well known ang akong retailer diri para mas dali ra mahalin ang ako ang product. Number 5, they perform storage function. So, example ani no is namalit kag ingredients sa mango float pero maghimo kag mango float next week pa. Then part B sa mango float no is ang mangga. So, ang mangga is dali siya madaot, especially kung next week pa nimo siya gamiton. Nakauna-una ka nga di sa kamo pait og mangga tungod kay nay namaligya mangga dol sa inyong balay. So, atong namaligya og mangga or katong retailers nga nangamaligya og mangga kaya ginatawag to siya as storage. So, number 6 is they perform intelligence service for the manufacturer. Di ba ang manufacturer kay dili man jud siya ang hantuhan nakakita kung kinsa iya mga customer. Si retailers jud kay siya man ang kanang nagagunit sa product padung sa final customer. So, si retailers is siya ang mag-gather og information gikan sa iyang customers then si retailers ihatag niya sa manufacturer. Si manufacturer na siya idea nga kini day ang gusto ni customer. Kini day ang ginapalit perminti ni customer. Last but not the least, functions of retailers is they serve as a buying agent of the customer. Diba kay as a customers wala na tay time para mangita pa og product. So, ang skills ni retailer nga siya mismo mag-gather kung unsang mga product ang perminti ni ginagamit sa iyang customer o halinon kaayo sa iyang kanang sari-sari store or sa iyang business is siya na mismo ang mamili sa mga product nga perminti ginabay ni customer. For example, kini ginabay ni siya perminti halinon ni siya sa ako ang business. That's why ginatawag ang mga retailer as a buying agent. And now, let's proceed to the types of retailers. Number 1, by sales volume. Number 2, by product mix offered. Number 3, by form of ownership. And lastly, by method of operation. So, sales volume. According to sales volume, retail store may be classified as small, medium, or large. Kung may tag small sales volume nga retail store is kana na siyang mga businesses nga nag-income per annual less than 1 million. Ang medium is kana siyang businesses nga nag-income per annual more than 1 million but not more than 10 million. And lastly, the large sales volume is kana siyang mga store nga nag-income per annual more than 10 million. Example aning large no is kana mga Jollibee, Kentucky, and others. So the second type of retailers is product mix offering. Retailers may also be classified based on product lines they carry. They may be categorized into number 1, general merchandise stores, and number 2 is specialty store. So what is general merchandise store? Are those that carry a large variety of product lines, oftentimes with a number of assortment in each product line. They may be further classified into the department store and variety store. So department store are those which carry a variety of product lines which include furniture, clothing, sporting goods, and toys. While variety store are those that sell a variety of product but not as extensive as those of department store. So ang kalahian lang nilang duha, sa department store mas dagan iyang baligya kesa kay variety store. What is specialty store? Are those which carry only a specific line of products, may be further classified into single line specialty stores and limited line specialty store. Ang kalahian ni general merchandise store o specialty store kay ang kadaghanon sa ilang product. Kay si general merchandise store manggod is iyang baligya is assorted lahi while si kuan specialty store is na lang siya only one specific product line. So a single line specialty store offers only one or a very few closely related product line. So ang example ani kay namaligya mong shoes pero ang shoes na pambabae, panlalaki o pambata. While a limited line specialty store sells item more specialized in nature than those sold by a single line specialty store. Example ani is namaligya mong sapatos pero ang sapatos yung ginabaliya is pambabae lang jud. The third type of retailers is form of ownership. Form of ownership, retail stores operate under any of the various forms of ownership. They may be either corporate chain store, independent store, and franchise store or franchise dealer. So, corporate chain store are composed of two or more outlets that are owned commonly by a person or a group of persons, selling similar product lines, maintaining centralized buying and merchandising, and using a common logo. So, an example ani ng mga stores is National Bookstores and Mercury Drugs. Isa lang ang ilang owner, so ang owner ang magbuot sa mga products nga ilang ginabaligya. Lahi-lahi na silang branch pero isa lang gihapon ang ilahang owner. Number 2 is independent stores are owned and operated by independent retailers. So ang example ani niya is Sari-Sari store. So, and last one is the franchise store or franchise dealer is an independent retailer given the right, usually exclusive, by the manufacturer to sell his product in a definite market area. So, example ani no is kanang gusto ka magtayo og Jollibee here sa Moncayo. So, para makatayo ka, need mo buy og franchise sa owners sa Jollibee. Dapat ang irang rules and imong regulation is dapat imong sundon.
Good day everyone, my name is LG Asab and today I will discuss the 4 types of retailers. First, we have the full-service retailers, supermarkets, discount stores, and non-store retailers. So first, let's tackle what is full-service retailers. So full-service retailers, it helps customer directly. Sales staff answer questions, more expensive to operate. So why it is more expensive to operate? Because it focuses only in one person or nakafocus lang siya sa imuha and iyang whole attention is nasa imuha, which is very nice man po but expensive lagi. Second is supermarkets. So supermarkets, it is a large stores with many products, little customer service, and found in the most cities. So usually, daghan jud siya makita supermarkets in the cities because when we say cities magod, it is daghan siya population. So usually here in the province, Each municipality has one supermarket. So discount stores are self-service retailers that sells a wide variety of goods at less than traditional retailer prices. So discount retailers carry many different products lines but which are limited in offerings per line. So only the highly sellable items are carried to make its discounts operation more feasible. Next, we have the non-store retailers. So it refers to those who sell outside of the store. They may be classified as at-home retailers or at telephone retailers. Next is the vending machine retailers or mail order retailers, internet retailers, and cell phone service retailers. So when we say at-home retailers are those that make personal contacts and sales in customers' home. This method of retailing affords the seller with advantages like no direct competition is represented when the product is bought to the attention of the potential buyer. So second is uncontrollable intermediaries like agents avoided, and no funds are required to putting up facilities like the stores and display center. So next we have the vending or mail order. So unsay example sa mga vending machines. So if kita mo sa laing nasa everyone which is kanang hulog-hulog og coins. So one of example here in the Philippines is the Wi-Fi vendo. So mo na siyang ginatawag one of the vending or mail order retailers. Next is, let's tackle about wholesaling. So what is wholesaling? So when we say wholesaling, everyone, it refers to all activities involved in selling goods and services to those who intend to resell or use the same for producing goods or services. The wholesaler is the one who performs wholesaling activities. Next is what wholesalers do. So wholesalers connect makers and sellers. So main rules are know what buyers want, help sell, give credit, store goods, divide large orders, deliver, and take risk.
Hello everyone, my name is Lenin Maestro. Today I will going to report about breaking bulk. So breaking bulk, the manufacturer cannot afford to ship goods to retailers in small quantities, as they are often needed. Small quantity shipment are costly or gap is closed by the wholesaler who purchase in a bulk and in turn into in smaller quantities to retailer. So, ang breaking bulk guys, mauna siya ang the act of dividing a large shipment or cargo into a small unit. And the wholesaler addresses the problem of manufacturers not being able to ship goods to retailers in a small quantities, which is a common need by purchasing large quantities from manufacturers and then selling them in smaller, more manageable amounts to retailer. So next guys is transportation. So transportation, the wholesaler is usually located in an area near his customers because of the delivery of products to customers are faster and may even reduce cost. Fast delivery means less inventory for the retailer. The result is lower cost. So when we see transportation guys, so familiar man ta aning transportation kay kung naa kay for example kung naa kay product nga naa dire imong i-transport padulong sa kuan. Kung naa tay product nga gikan diri sa country nato sa Philippines, atong i-transport padung sa laing nasod. So transportation is kanang kuan guys, the movement of people and or goods from one location to another. So, by being situated near their customer base, wholesaler can deliver products quickly, leading to reduced inventory levels for retailers, ultimately resulting in a lower cost kanang for both parties. So next guys is risk taking. So the wholesaler assumes that risk of not disposing goods he bought from manufacturer. He also assumes the risk of losing the goods due to the theft, fire, obsolescence, and other hazards. So the manufacturer and the retailer may be overburdened with various types of risk if some of them are not borne by others like the wholesaler. So yes guys, a wholesaler assume the risk of not being able to sell the goods they purchase from the manufacturer. So as well as the risk of losing those goods due to theft, fire, obsolescence and of the other hazard. This is because they are take ownership of goods and responsible of managing inventory and potential losses until those are sold. So next guys is types of wholesalers. So wholesalers may be classified according to the function they perform. So naatay 3 ka-types of wholesalers. Naadi ang full function of wholesalers, limited function wholesalers, or industrial wholesalers. So full function wholesalers guys, full function are those who perform most, is not all of the functions discussed above. They may be further classified into the following. And then kaganina, types of wholesalers is tatlo. Then tapos ang types of full function karon is classified into the following. Naatay upat ka baog guys. Naatay merchant wholesalers, sales offices and branches, agents and brokers and commissions. So ang full function wholesalers guys is also known as full service wholesalers. Wholesalers provide a comprehensive large of service to retailers. They can be further classified into merchant wholesalers and specialty line wholesalers. So next is merchant wholesalers naman tayo guys. So merchant wholesalers are business that buy goods in bulk from manufacturers, take ownership of the goods and then resell them to other business, governments, agencies, or retailers. So mao na siya ang kanang in Tagalog pa guys, mao na siya mga lalakal nga kanang ginapakyaw bitaw nila ang negosyo para pagpalit sa ilang mga produkto nga kanang pagpalit sa mga produkto guys nga daghan gikan dito sa nagabuhat sa tagagawa na nagmamay-ari ng mga kalakal at pagkatapos ay muling ibininta ng mga ito sa ibang negosyo, ahensya ng gobyerno o mga retailer. And then next is sales offices and branches. So sales offices and branches are both location where business conduct sales activities. So our manufacturer owned and controlled wholesale outlets. The sales branch carries inventory while sales office does not. So next guys is agent. Act as representatives of manufacturers in the selling process. They do not take title to goods and they are not considered employee of manufacturer or buyer. So sa konstekto ng negosyo guys, kanang ang ahente gyud ana is kumakatawan lang sa tagagawa ng proseso. So ang pagbaligya nila ay dili ilahang kanang kaning pagmamay-ari or kumukuha ng titulo sa mga kalakal. So the reason sa brokers naman guys is ang brokers is neutral gyud na siya. Neutral middleman until he is called to serve either seller or buyer. Kanang nagapaabot lang sila nga kanang tawagon sila kung serba sila or paliton nila. Sila ay kanang neutral lang mga middlemen. Next guys is there is commission houses. So, commission houses a type of business that acts as an agent for others, typically goods or service a commission basis. So, merchants take physical position of merchandise but not a little. They negotiate the sale of products including price, delivery, collect payments, and remit to the process of sales. They earn commission in the process. So kanang ang passage guys is describe siya is a consignment agreement where a merchant takes physical possession in goods but does not own them. So maura to guys. Thank you so much.
Hi everyone, I am Jemima Masinading and today I'm going to discuss the limited function wholesalers. Ang drop shippers, it is a nag-order ta through online and wala na to gigunitan through actually or physically ang isa ka product. Truck distributor is mao ni siya ang nagadala sa atong gipang order through online and nagadala sa by lugar. Like ang for example ani is ang GNT. All we know that GNT is mao man jud na ang transport sa atong mga gipampalit through online. Next is mail order wholesaling. It is a nagabaligya ta og product na to through online or ginagamit po diri ang catalogs and then online platforms like for example siguro is Facebook, TikTok, Shopee, and other pa nga mga platforms nga mabaligyaan sa mga product. Cash and carry wholesaling, it is a, for example, is buy ta og product through online is kasagaran sa nagabaligya online is unahan jud nila ang payment o sa i-deliver ang sa ka product sa imuha. Cooperative, a business organization typically owned and controlled by its member that purchase goods and bank for sale to its member, often at lower price than they get individually.
Rock jobbers is a company or trader having an agreement with a retailer to display and sell products in a store. Sales branches is geographically distinct location or office, usually managed by a branch manager that a company established to facilitate sales and customer interaction in a specific region or area. Brokers, wholesalers buy goods from manufacturers and sell them to retailers or other businesses, taking ownership of the goods. Brokers, on the other hand, act as an agent, facilitating deals with wholesalers and buy without taking ownership of the goods, earning a commission on the transactions. Manufacturer's agent, an independent sales representative who sells goods and services for one or more manufacturers, typically on a commission basis. Industrial distributors is a business that nagapalit og product nga daghan from manufacturer and this resell them to other business, often small to medium size and industrial users. General line is handle a wide variety of goods within a category rather than specializing in just one specific product. Combination house is act both as a wholesalers and retailers. They are very flexible. They can serve small orders like retailers or maka-order sila daghan like a wholesalers.